Oh my God. I don't want to say it yet, but we getting to we are getting to that point, okay? Where the point where I usually say my favorite word, right? So yeah, my favorite phrase, I mean. But anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, look at market performance. we, we look at market performance. It is so funny because yeah, it's just playing out just like I've been telling you guys, okay? But anyways, after that we look at prices in details. And right after that, we look at our positions. Are we buying mansions yet? I don't know about you, but I'm already starting to look at the cars that I like. But anyways, guys, before we do that, excuse me. Yeah, before we do that, it is funny, so funny to me. Every time it's just you try to help people, okay? You try to help people. Although, yeah, again, I'm not your financial advisor. I will say it, but the mission in this my millionaire journey, okay? The mission is simple. We're trying to go from zero to millionaire status. And how do we do that? We look around, find ways, things that will make us money, both short term and long term. Okay? But the most important part of it is that we look for things that will create generational wealth for us. Okay? Something that in the next how do I say it? In the next 10, 15 years, it's gonna keep generating that income. Okay, it's gonna keep making that money until the time comes, maybe something comes out and you be like, okay, it's time to switch road. Because like we know, the world is like that. We keep evolving. Things keep coming out better and better. Okay, things keep coming out. So yeah, that leads me to this. When you tell somebody, for example, when I tell you guys, Casper is going to $10. Okay, I understand everybody has their own opinion. But the thing with me is that I look at past history. That's number one. Look at what Casper has to offer. That's number two. And number three, I look at the competition. What does the competition have to offer? You understand? You start looking at those kind of stuff, okay? I got a comment on the video yesterday. I don't know, maybe they wanted to be sarcastic, or maybe they want to be funny, or maybe they truly believe it. They truly believe that XRP can go to $500. And I sit there, right? Oh, man. I just sit there and you know what? It's like, again, I'm not your financial advisor, okay? If you believe so, start accumulating XRP, man. Keep on buying XRP. Keep on getting bags of it. One thing for sure is that in a few months, we're no longer far, months away, because today, in a couple of hours, okay, let me check. Maybe I like to make sure I'm right. Excuse me for a second. Let's check right quick. Almost 13 hours 42 seconds. Okay, so we have 13 hours to go, 31 minutes and a few more seconds before 10 blocks per second goes live. That is the number one thing. So yeah, so yeah, that's the number one thing. Once that goes on, the rest, yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, but now let's go back to what we are talking about. What is the market cap of XRP right now? That's the first thing you have to look at. What's the market cap? Can you tell? Okay, so what would the market cap of XRP be if it has to go to $500? Now let's just drop the Moon Boy shirt on the side. Is it possible for it to happen? Now look at Casper. What's the market cap of Casper? And what would the market cap of Casper be if it goes to $10? If you don't know, I will tell you. 260 billion dollar market cap. Is it possible? That's the question, right? Is it possible? I can tell you that yes, it is. It is very, very possible because, again, I'm a guy that like to show you what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't do your own research. Okay, maybe you don't do your own research, but I do research and I do look at stuff before I even start putting my mind or my money into them. Like I said, this is my millionaire journey. We're looking for ways to go from zero to millionaire status. And again, the same thing. I'm not your financial advisor. How many times have I said that today? If you want to, follow. If you don't want to, don't follow. One thing for sure is that in a couple of months, I am going to sit here and I will tell you, holding my Maximus AI mug, I'm going to sit here and I will tell you, yep, I told you so. Okay, I will tell you that. Now, if you look at things, let's develop the concept a little bit. I've always told you guys about Ethereum. Ethereum was the pioneer. Ethereum was the one that started these smart contracts and all that stuff, right? If I do remember back in 2020, 2021, Ethereum has had it like over $1 billion in total value locked. And I've said it here so many times. Ethereum, Solana, XRP, whatever you want to name them, they have their days numbered. Why? I will show you in a minute. Ethereum has over $100 billion in total value locked. And what happened? Ethereum technology is faulty. It has a lot of faults. Therefore, they started with layer 2s, right? Those of you who know the story, you know better about it. They started with layer 2, the Polygon Matics, the whatever crap. There is a bunch of them out there. And what that led to, the value of Ethereum started dropping because each of those layer 2s had their own coins. And having their own coins mean investors, why would I buy one Ethereum at a $200 billion market cap when I can buy Polygon that just started at a $50 million market cap? Because the potential of growing for Polygon back then was way higher than that of Ethereum. So therefore, if you put $1,000 on Polygon Matic, that $1,000 could turn into $100,000 or $200,000 by the time Polygon hits that $1 or $2 billion market cap, right? Versus you putting $1,000 in Ethereum, and Ethereum, even if it goes to double, $200 billion market cap, that $1,000 would not turn that much. Okay, that was the first mistake. Second mistake, again, it started deviating. Yes, of course, those things, they made Ethereum a little bit better, but you and me, we don't care about that. We care about where we're going to make money, right? That is the second thing. Now, Solana came out, and what happened to Ethereum? Did you see that? Look at Ethereum market cap. Look at Ethereum price. Look at Ethereum total value locked. You know what? I think it's best, like, when we talk about this kind of things, it's best if I showed you, okay? Because give me a quick second, right quick. We better use DeFi Llama. No, I know a lot of you know DeFi Llama, right? So let's use that right here. Today, this is the valuation of Ethereum on DeFi Llama, which means like is evaluating the amount, what the in a few words, what the chain is worth. Okay, today we've gone from over $150 billion total value locked on Ethereum to $49.87 billion. Now, if you go down Look at this. This is the chart I am showing you guys. Did you see between 2020 and 2021, roughly 2022, that was the amount of money in Ethereum. See? And look at now, instead of creating higher lows, we are creating lower lows. Okay? See, that means the money is going to other chain that kind of try to solve what the problem that Ethereum has. Now, if you look at, let's go, what are the coin? We're gonna go them slowly. Let's see Solana. Okay, we're gonna choose Solana. See that? Solana also had the same issue, but the problem with Solana right now, it is taking that market share away from Ethereum. Total value lock on Solana right now is sitting at $6.6 billion. If you look at the chart, see that of Solana? Solana is creating higher highs when it comes to total value lock. But again, all this is happening because there is nobody out there right now competing with Solana, because Casper doesn't have smart contracts yet. Okay, they don't have smart contracts yet. Therefore, this right here is why you're looking at, like, yeah, if you look at the Ethereum chart, it started losing steam at the middle of 2022, towards the end of the bull run last time. And you look at the chart of Solana, you see how the value started going up right when Ethereum was losing its market share, its value. Okay. Again, those of you in XRP, let's go look at XRP right quick. Or let's see, we might look at Bitcoin first. Bitcoin with the what you call them, with the ETFs launching and all that stuff, people started investing in that. Okay, Bitcoin total value in 2020, 2021 was nothing, but with the introduction of ETFs and all that stuff, people have started working on Bitcoin's chain. But again, look at this. Look at the chart. See? Back all these years, we had nothing on Bitcoin. Now, again, if you look at Casper, look at Bitcoin, look at what Casper has to offer, look at what Bitcoin has to offer. What do you think would happen to this? This is why I keep telling you guys, all this chain, okay, I think the battle is gonna end up between Casper and Bitcoin. That's where it's gonna end up into. But the rest of these chains, they have their days numbered. Okay, now let's look at all of you talking about XRP. Okay, look at XRP right quick. I want to look at what is XRP. Let's search it. XRP. They call it XRPL. Yeah, Ripple Labs. So here's XRP. Not even $1 billion lock in total value. So you think this will compete with Casper? Really? Not even $1 billion locked. So yeah, it tells you, are people using the XRP chain? Nope. Look at it. It is just right there. Total value locked $80 million. Compared to other things like Solana, compared to other things like Ethereum, the XRP chain, the Ripple chain, well, you will find out yourself. But anyways, look at that. Now, if we try to go monthly, because I want you to see everything. Look, this is 2025. If you go to cumulative, which is everything, look, same thing, flat at the tops. That means, like, if you can really pay attention to this, is indecision. Maybe people have started to figure out, okay, there is something bigger coming. There is something that is going to mess up the entire XRP ecosystem in a couple of months, and you're about to see it. Anyways, now let's look at another one. Okay, another one contender that we have there. We have BSC, we have Tron. Okay, let's look at Tron. Look at Tron right quick. See? $4.6 billion. Tron is catching up with Solana. Again, the same thing. If you compare all these chains, compare them to Casper, what do you see? Okay, look, this is Tron. See? Tron, higher lows, higher lows. It is catching up with Solana already because they're all intend in solving the same problem. If you look at another one, BSC, which is Binance chain, right? Another layer one, Binance chain, the same thing. See? And now you want to tell me, look at Binance chain and tell me, does that look like something that will outperform Casper when the smart contracts go live? It made an all-time high. Now we're having lower highs. It's just the same thing as Ethereum. So yeah, it is something that most people are not looking at. People are not paying attention to this. And again, you got people come in my channel. Sometimes I don't feel like arguing. Understand? I don't feel like arguing with people sometimes. It's just like all I'm trying to do is point you in the right direction. Because it's not that. We had a blockchain expo not long ago. And everybody around the world, they chose Casper to be number one. Not Ethereum, not Tron, not XRP. Casper, number one. I keep telling you guys, not only that, okay? Pay attention to the infrastructure. Workcore is another one that most people are just not paying attention to, okay? The KII, they've been working on this ecosystem before even smart contract got developed. Okay, the same thing, the KEI, they are also doing the same thing. You look at the way we are moving, and we look at the way things are going to go. Okay, we got a couple of hours left. You see people talking about, oh, because it's not listed on the tier 1 exchanges. Trust me, those guys, they don't get the free coins. They're just like you and me, which I buy my coins on spot, I leverage trade them, or I mine them. For those of you who don't believe that, let me show you something right quick. Excuse me. Apologize for the noise. See, I am mining Kaspa. See that? I am mining Kaspa. Right there. As you just saw, I am mining Casper because first, I believe I know where this thing is going. And by the time it gets there, I want to have as much of it as possible. You can keep here telling me about, yeah, Ethereum this, Casper this. Of course, yeah, you're still going to make some money. Because when you look at, in the grand scheme of things, this big money, they have a way of manipulating things. Okay? Everybody knows. Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Tron, you name it, their total value is going to diminish very, very fast as soon as you see that Casper smart contracts go live. And again, I pointed out so many times, all these projects, they all build on the same language, right? Go check on smart contracts that which I believe they are ready, but well, I guess they can't come out and say it yet. If you look at smart contract that Casper is working on, they are all on the same language. Which, like now, I was listening to the IGRA labs the other day, and they say moving projects from whatever chain that you have into the Casper ecosystem is going to be as easy as copy and paste because they all use the same language. Okay, so those of you thinking like, yeah, the ecosystem is going to take longer time to develop, I don't think so. I think after smart contracts go live, give it a month or two, you're going to see the Casper's ecosystem like blow out of proportion. Because even if you think about it this way, let's say I am a developer and you are one. Okay, you have your project. Let's say let's choose one. Banking project, for example. You're doing DeFi, lending protocol, all that stuff on Ethereum. And I develop the same project, okay, on Casper. Which one do you think people are going to use more? Given that Casper, among everything, the biggest thing of all, Casper solved the trilemma. Casper is faster, and it's even about to be fastest in the upcoming 13 hours. For those of you who don't even see that, I'm about to show you in a minute. But who do you think the people are going to use? I'm faster, I'm cheapest, I'm more technologically advanced, everything else. Who do you think people are going to use? And now, if you were a smart person, would you allow me to develop that same protocol on Casper, knowing you are going to lose? I don't think so. I think you probably will migrate from the Ethereum chain into the Casper chain, because everything, guys, is taking off. I mean, like, everybody, people don't realize it. You don't realize what is about to happen. And like I always said, it's going to be a hostile takeover. Like, let me show you this right quick. I know a lot of you have seen it so many times, but let's go back and look at it again. Look at that. This right now is 1 block per second in Casper. The fastest chain right now is Hyperliquid proof of stake, which again, they are fast, but they compromise their security, because we all know proof of stakes are not that secure, which again, you can also count Ethereum and the rest of them towards that. But in a couple of hours, this is what we're going to have. Look at Casper. And this is just 10 blocks per second in a couple of hours. Look at Casper. That is what we're about to have. Okay? And then we go to Dark Knight, which will be 100 blocks per second. And many people don't seem to realize what is going to happen. So yeah, you can sit over here and tell me different. You can sit over here and tell me different, but I'm telling you, you're looking to make money. Again, I'm not your financial advisor, but you're looking to make money. Look on the wall. Look right in front of you, right under your nose. Do not look 10 feet away. Right there in front of you, you got Casper. Casper is going to make you that money. I'm telling you that, okay? And it's not just me telling you. That's why you see my spot accounts, you see my leverage accounts, you see my mining accounts, you see me doing everything to try to accumulate as much Casper as possible. I have 3 leverage accounts, and in all those leverage accounts, I'm leverage trading Casper, and all of them. Because again, it is so simple. You get in there early, you are going to rip off that money. People are crying right now, oh, the price is doing this, the price is going that, this and that. Hello? Are you living on Earth? The entire market is going down. Trumpicius, Margex is doing his thing. And everybody and their grandmama, they're getting afraid. You can see my grandma over there afraid to go to the grocery stores because she thinks the tariffs are going to hit even the mango trees. You have grandpa afraid of buying batteries for his own remote because he thinks, you know what, the tariffs are going to hit the AAA batteries. And you have Uncle, I've never seen Uncle Tommy exercise before, but I think the tariffs are hitting him so hard that he thinks like, you know what, I better start working on losing weight since I'm not going to be able to get more cheesecakes. So yeah, it is happening everywhere. And again, I keep telling you guys, it is just a mental thing. There are tariffs everywhere. Every country, anywhere you go, there are tariffs. But the big money, Trumpers, Margex, and everybody else, they try to sell it to you as if it was at the Armageddon, as if it was World War V or something. But when you sit back, which again, a lot of people, they have started to realize, like, yeah, it is just tariffs. So what? People have started to realize it. And that, my friends, yesterday I showed you the prices, right? Did you see it? Today we about to look at them again and you'll be like, wow. And I hate to say it, but yet I told you so. You saw people talking about, yeah, you're about to see you a 4-cent Casper. You're about to see you 1-cent Casper. And I'm looking at them like, you must not know what Casper is. Casper has that habit of always, when everybody thinks the current is going that way, Casper always goes that way. I keep saying it, and many times. I know you guys have been following my channel. I know those of you who've been watching. I know we've had them all. We had the good ones, the bad ones, the fathers, the the followers, the haters, the lovers. I mean, you guys can look at it. I'm telling you guys, like this, combined with the whole thing that you look at the whole world's liquidity, how it is going. Yeah. I don't know. You go get you some XRP. XRP, yeah, I will sit here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna laugh. I am gonna laugh so hard. Okay, I'm gonna laugh. Right now, I think, yeah, like they usually say, don't invest money you're not willing to lose. Yeah, I bought XRP, and my vision, like I said, I've showed it to you guys so many times. I bought XRP at 14 cents or 19, thereabouts. I'm in huge profits right now. I don't care what it does. Unless it goes back to 14 cents, which, yeah, I will be I will be fucked. But I told you guys, I think XRP this run, we're looking at $5 to $6. That's what we're looking at. Okay, I will cash out. I'm very stubborn when it comes to planning. When I plan something, I stick to it. It don't matter whether it rains or it's sunshine or whatever, winter, I stick to my plan. Yeah, I know a lot of you would have think, yeah, why don't you swap it? Nah, that is not me. It doesn't has to do with the value of XRP. It has to do with my own fundamental, with my own way of being. I'm not a quitter. I don't. You guys already know me. That's why you see when everybody's closing shop because the market is going down, I keep my trades open. I'm not a quitter. And that is me. When I plan, I stick to my plan. You guys already know. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Yeah, I'm going to stick. Like I said, I stuck to my plans. When I stuck to when I bought XRP, I said it. I'm going to wait for this thing to hit $5 or $6, and I'm going to sell it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. $5, $6. I'm going to sell it and whatever I want to. Now for Ethereum, you guys know my Ethereum is locked up. I can't do nothing about it. It's in the. You guys remember when Ethereum was doing the promotion? They were doing the staking rewards and all that stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I locked up my 120 Ethereum, and it would not be mature. I still got a couple of months for it to mature, and then I can take it out. That, yeah, I can swap it and do whatever I want with it. Yeah, Ethereum still have some room to run because, again, like I said, what they're doing, they're going to pump it. That's why you see Trumpicius Magicius. Look at this World Liberty little company. I always tell you, look at them. And then you will know what the next step is about to be. They are buying too much of Ethereum. I think it's like 40 or 50% of their portfolio is on Ethereum. That right there, I don't know why. Like, and I always tell you guys, just follow the money. I don't know why, but they're buying it. Therefore, they're probably going to come, Trump is going to come clicky clacker, post something. Ethereum is going to shoot. I've seen people talking about a $20,000 Ethereum, and I just I just laugh myself, like, okay. I know a lot of people are about to be disappointed. If you ask me, it would be extremely lucky if Ethereum touches $7,000. It will be very, very extremely lucky. It's even, the odds are even against it right now that Casper is about to get those smart contracts. Okay, but yeah, you can still make money with it because they're probably gonna pump it up there to 5-6 grand or something like that. Or even though, again, I still think it will be very, very extremely lucky for Ethereum to go that high. But oh well, it's up to you, right? We are here, like I always said, we're in the business of making money. If you think if you think XRP to $500, yeah, more power to you, brother. Keep on buying. You don't have enough bags yet. I think I have like some suitcases I can send to you. Keep on packing XRP. If you want to. Some of you are talking about ADA, and I go even more cracking laughing. What does ADA has to offer? Absolutely nothing. Their Charles, what's his last name? Huntington, Hudson, whatever you call him. He's busy trying to collaborate with Lunar Classic to see if they can use USTC And that is something you are putting your money. Oh well, you know what? It's up to you. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. I am only telling you, Casper, it's your way. You want to get in before everybody and their grandmama gets in, because right now we are lucky. Nobody is paying attention to Casper. Marathon Digital, Grayscale, all that they have it on their radar. They're dealing with it, but big money, Wall Street money. When I mean big money, I mean BlackRock money. Although they are somehow, when you dig that rabbit hole, they are somehow interconnected with Marathon Digital. But the big money, the one that will start pushing for Casper's ETFs and all that stuff, they are not in yet. Trust me, time will come when 10,000 Caspers will be worth $100,000. And I don't know how many of you have $100,000 laying on the side to invest at any time. That's why I keep saying it. Now is the time for you to try to get at least minimum 10,000 Caspers. They're not going to make you a millionaire, no, but they are going to put your foot into that circle. Time is coming. And don't say I didn't warn you. So yeah, look at the market now. What do you have to say? Here we go again, right? Anyways, guys, let's go look at the market right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, let's see. Because I know a bunch of people are going to kick themselves in the head. There you go. What do you see? Everything that was bleeding yesterday, nothing is going on. I mean, like the same thing goes day before yesterday. But anyways, let's look at King Casper right quick. KAS. I kept telling you. Look at that. Now we're having, yesterday we were sitting at that 1.5, 1.6 billion. We are almost 1.8, 1.7 today. But anyways, for the past hour, Casper is laying flat, not moving. For the past day, we are up 1.9%, 17.9% down on the week, 14.3% down on the month, and 50.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.7 billion and a 24 hours volume sitting at $52.20 million. You see, volume has started to pick up slowly, right? Let's look at Quant, the banker's coin, or the coin a lot of people love to hate. Like I said, look at Quant, the same thing, just like Casper. For the past hour, sitting flat. On the day, we're down 1.3%, 12.9% down on the week, 25.8% down on the month, and 48.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $998.8 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $24.83 million. Now, if you look at Jasmine, for example, JAS, look at Jasmine, 0.3% down the last hour, 1.8% down on the day, 14.6% down on the week, 38.2% down on the month, and 46.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $525.35 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $50.71 million. See that? Volume has started to climb. That's again, if you just by looking at this, I can tell you that Bitcoin is probably has started to move this morning, because yesterday it wasn't moving. But anyways, looking at Cubic, high risk, high reward, right here. Look at that, 0.5% up the last hour, 1% up on the day, 22.4% down the week, 28.2% down the month, 87.4% down the year. Okay, so kept sitting at the market cap of $106.08 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.63 million. Again, like I said, you have to have balls of steel to trade this thing, because again, it's very volatile. Please do not leverage trade Cubic. Just buy it on spot, or else if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose your money. Okay, anyways, now let's look at Bitcoin. Like I told you guys, we'll be looking at it almost daily now. See, that's why I told you, it looks like Bitcoin is moving, because like you see, for the last hour, just like Casper, sitting flat on the day, 0.8% up, 5.4% down on the week, 1.8% down on the month, and 19.7% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.66 trillion. See, again, it's not going anywhere, market cap. Oh my God, people. And the 24 hours volume traded at $28.7 billion. Look at those numbers. Despite Despite all the FUD of the tariffs and all that stuff, look at those numbers. Compare them for the past 3-4 days. The crypto market is bottoming out. Everybody else, yeah, there's still going to be some panicking because we have tomorrow or the next, I don't know when the tariffs go live. You're still going to have some people being afraid to peep out the window because, hey, the aliens might be coming down. You never know. But yeah, more and more people have started to realize, like, yeah, it is just FUD. Okay, but anyways, yeah, it's up to you. If you want to join the crowd, more power to you. Go buy more XRP. Or if you think better, yeah, go get you some Turbo AI. you will know. Anyways, let's go look at prices in details. Okay, if you look at this, we're gonna start first with King Casper, which again, like I said, yeah. Give it a couple more days and we will start doing TA again. We're just going to brush over everything. But yeah. Yep. I told you so. Again, you see, look at the ribbon. This is on the 4-hourly. Look at the ribbon. You look at the same number. Like I was telling you guys. See the white line, that resistance. And again, I believe we're about to break it. It's about to start going up because look at the ribbon. Again, as simple as that. Let me bring out my arrow. See? Bottom is a W. We need to break at least that 6 come on. We need to break this just right here. 6.6 approximately, 6.6, 6.7. Confirm it and then we start to go. That will put us above this major resistance. But one thing I always tell you guys, pay attention to the ribbon. See, yesterday I was telling you it was spreading out. Now it has started to curve, right? Which means this price is about to start getting above it. You guys know price always get attracted to the moving average. Right now it is sitting at 7.8 on the 4-hourly. If you look at it on the 1 hour, okay, there, what do you see? Now on the 1-hourly, we are above the ribbon attacking that resistance, which again, you are free. You are free to do whatever you want, but I'm telling you that Casper is posing itself for a major run. But anyways, now if you look at it on the daily, okay, this is another one. Look at it on the daily. Man, this, my friends, see, now we are waiting for this. Once it crosses that white line, I think it is doing it right now. My phone, I can't move this line. Man, I hate trading view on mobile. You do something on your computer and it can't stick to it, because if you look at it on a computer, this is what it looks like. Okay, we are confirming the top of that. We are confirming it. Once it does, you guys already know the target of any falling wedge usually be the beginning of the wedge, and the beginning of this wedge is sitting at 20 cents. So yeah, journey up, added to the fact that we have all these things coming for Casper. Yeah, I think 20 cents is going to be taken very fast. That's what is going to happen. Okay, but anyways, now let's go look at Quant right quick. QNT, which again, a lot of people still believe like, yeah, it is going down there, it is going to crash and it's going to do this, and I'm busy laughing at you because I know. I know. Again, look at the Quant. That is your 1 hour. Again, like I said, we're just gonna rush through these things because there is no point of doing TA until after the tariffs. Okay, but I just want to show you the price action. Look at Quant. That's the 1 hour. What do you see? Ribbon curving, price attacking the ribbon just like it did with Casper, right? If you go on the 4-hourly, go right quick right here. What do you see? Ribbon is spreading, getting ready to curve, and again, just the same situation with Casper. These price actions you guys been seeing lately, they are fictitious. They are people panicking. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, look, same. Everybody here is afraid, but look, we are respecting that 67 or $68 price position. Quant, every time it touches it, it starts to go up. If you look at it on the weekly, which is sometimes, I usually tell people zoom out. See? Right there, weekly. So everybody's expecting, yeah, we're gonna go down to 50,000, we're gonna go down to this. And I'm telling you guys, like this thing, once Bitcoin reverses, this thing would take off like a wild dog. Because like, look at the falling, look at the sell-off. This sell-off is not normal. This is panic. It's not normal. But anyways, yeah, let's see, right? Let's see how the whole thing ends up. If you want to, you can believe it. But one thing I want you to look at is exactly Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin, for example, okay? Let's go to BTC USDT right here. See? Look at Bitcoin. When you look at Bitcoin, again, look at the ribbon. Still green. It is just squeezing, getting ready to go, right? If you look at it on the, let's start on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour. Look at that. We broke right back above, on top of that resistance line on like I told you guys, okay? I was thinking $80,000 might be the lowest, but I guess, yeah, we came close. We came very close to $80,000. Very, very close. Because if you see, let's see how low did Bitcoin go. 81.2, $81,000. Wow, we came very close. I was thinking it was going to be 80, but well, I guess I was wrong on that one. But yeah, but look at this. Again, above my purple line, look at the ribbon curving upwards, and price is getting ready to attack the moving average. See, that is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This thing, people are just panicking, but when they realize that it was just a trick, it was just a FUD, the market is going to start picking back up again. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, look, oh, come on. See, look at the 4 hour. You see the ribbon? Same situation. Ribbon is curving, price is attacking it, and I'm telling you here, $86,000, we about to see price go over there to attack it. Okay, it's the same thing. When you look at it, and then you start to make some sense out of it, that this panicking does not make any sense. And now you see, even on the daily, we are getting supported by the same purple line, which again, most people are not looking at, and it is just a symmetrical triangle. Next thing you know, it's going to bounce from here to go try the top. We are very close on it, okay? Very close. So yeah, let's just wait until the tariffs go effect, and then you're about to see this thing break up to the upside. But anyways, it is up to you. Do you want to panic? Do you want to panic and close shop, or do you want to pack your bags? And then again, I always say it, pack your bags on coins that are going to make your money grow. And I'm sorry to tell you this, in my humble opinion, you're going to make you some money in XRP, but XRP is not going to make your money grow. Trust me on that one. Well, but if you feel like I'm wrong, again, more power to you. Grab as much ADA, as much of Solana, as much of XRP, or whatever, Turbo AI, and all of them. Just go ahead and grab them. But again, you would not say I did not tell you, because we only got a couple months left. We got 30 days left before the big moo starts to move. And then, yeah, you will know. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions, okay? And again, please do not leverage trade without experience, because if you do that, yeah, I think you might end up with ADA's group down in Rec City very soon. That's, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying it. But anyways, down below I do have the links. I do have my Bydfi, which I recommend for any beginner, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. Sign up, they give you free money in thousands, and then you use that, start trading. Don't use it all at once. Take $100 and practice. Okay, practice, see how it goes. Maybe you might not like it. If you do, then yeah, then you can venture to higher amounts. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. Like I said, I trade King Casper in all my positions. So there, as you can see, yeah, my overall on Bydfi, I'm still sitting at $6,000. Okay, now looking at my positions again, you'll see, yeah, Casper is going up 6.5. Oh, anyways, looking at my position, you see my Casper, I am still down 68%, which is $6,000. Okay, and for my quant, I am still down 54%, which is $5,000. So again, please do not do this like me. You can pause this and you will see that I am trading at 50x. And regardless, please do not do it if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to lose your money. That's simple. Okay, so now let's go look at my Phemex right quick. On my Phemex, you guys know, again, I am trading King Casper, and I'm also trading Jasmine. Okay, on my overall here, you can see, well, we went up. Yesterday I was down 4,200. Well, we went up today. I am up $4,500. And if you look at my futures or my contracts, you will see here on my Jasmine, I am still down 85. It just fluctuates. It goes down 87 to 85%. So yeah, I'm still down 86%, which is $9,500. And on my Casper, I am also down 46%, which is $2,000. Again, you can pause my videos and you will see I am trading at 50x. So please, if you're gonna do this, make sure you know what you're doing, or else you will lose a lot of money. All right, now let's go look at my Wix exchange. If you want, you can pause and look at it. Okay, now let's go look at my Wix exchange. On Wix, you guys know, again, I am trading King Casper and Cubic, which is high risk, high rewards. Like I tell guys, please do not venture into leverage trading Cubic if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, my overall today, I am up 1,500. You guys remember a couple of days ago, I was up almost $3,000. But yeah, that's the nature. The same thing. If you look at my contracts, I am trading at 50x in all my contracts. You can pause and you can look at it. Okay, you can pause if you want to. On my Cubic, I am down 66%, which is 1,200. And on my Caspa, I am also still down 49%, which is $500. So yeah. Again, a lot of people just think like, yeah, maybe I'm crazy for keeping these trades open. But I'm telling you guys, looking at everything, you can pause it and look if you want to. But let's go back here. I'm telling you guys, we have only a few days. The M2 and all that stuff is showing that the market is about to run. And once the market starts to run, again, my position, they move up or down aggressively, because I am an aggressive trader. That's why you see all that stuff happen like that. But yeah, by the end of the end of April or first few days of May, you're about to see what I'm talking about. A lot of you would not even remember these positions were down this much. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting ready, man. I'm just getting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Casper like tear it up. And I can't wait to sit here and look at those TVLs we watch, and then look at TVL for Casper start to like raise up like I don't know. It's gonna grow so fast. So yeah, you might not like what I have to say, but it's just total honesty. I'm telling you, Ethereum, Solana, any other layer one out there, they are in trouble. And you will see it once Casper gets those smart contracts. Everything beginning in around 12 hours when the 10 blocks per second go live. And you guys are going to see it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just trying to tell you, if you want to make money, don't look over there over the seas. Right under your nose, you have a project called Casper. Not financial advice, but Casper has a lot of potential to make you money. And if you want, right now, 10,000 Casper is the bare minimum. It's not going to cost you like $700-800 to get it. And guys, you can thank me later. Seriously, you can, although I'm not your financial advisor. Okay, anyways, that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I'm very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we just talked about today. And also don't forget to share, so that other millionaire minded people like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family can grow. Okay, like I always say, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Anyways, guys, one more time, thank you very much for tuning in today, and until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? And Bye bye.